On TV, online, everywhere. Magic. Rock and roll. Charlie Landers is Aaron Stone. Now, it's not just a game. They will not stop. You're asking a kid to save the world. Oh, that's so cool. When it's not pointed at you. That gets it. The first Disney XD original series, Aaron Stone, premieres tomorrow night at 7, 6 Central. Yeah. Get sucked into the action and prepare for maximum impact right here on Disney XD. On TV, online, everywhere.
There's 104 days of summer vacation, and school comes along just to end it. So the annual
Well, for those of you who probably know, for those of you who don't know what happened, Toon Disney has died at 12 midnight. Saturday, 12 midnight, February 13th, 2009. And guess what? You guessed what it is. Disney XD is born. And yes, this channel stinks. Goodness gracious. I have to do this for... We mourn the loss of them, so I will do a video of that right now in a very special edition of Disney Talk. And I'm going to show you right now.
Well, I am very sad and disappointed that we're going to show you right now. Before we get into this, man, I just want to say that as of today, you know, as if you've seen it, for those of you who have been tuning in to the what is now called Disney XD, I've heard the news. What was going on this past morning around 12 midnight, Friday the 13th. 2009. Toon Disney is dead. Can't you believe it? Died at 11. You know it's been dead. You know it's been on for a while. How long has Toon Disney's been on for a while? Probably it has a track record of history of what the Toon Disney was all about. 11 years. Well, that was right. It's been a great channel for 11 years. If you've seen Toon Disney launched back in 1998. If anybody who remembers this, I think it was a great channel for its time. I just want to tell you about this in Wikipedia, and I just want to tell you all about it. It's very disappointed to watch why Toon Disney is a better channel than this, but I'm not a big fan of Jetix. I can't believe it. And there's also one of them. It's a 24-hour channel, but it's like its similarities like Cartoon Network and Nicktoons. It's a target audience to kids 2 and 11, and of course, when unlike other stuff. But what is going on right now? Yes, if you look at Wikipedia, for those of you who haven't heard of, Toon Disney. Was launched back in 1998. It was April 1998, and Toon Disney just kicked on the air with since day one. There was a channel dedicated to classic Disney cartoons and other stuff. And I don't own Toon Disney at the time, and I still got basic or regular cable. When I was back in my school, I don't have Toon Disney when it first hit the air. When I first saw it back in around a couple of years later. And there's probably what it was going on. Of course, in early promotional shows, the network was created to air wide archive of Disney animation, including cartoons such as some classics from the Disney Afternoon. I used to watch DuckTales back in syndication when I was a kid, as well as Goof Troop. I saw it briefly on TV, and right before they joined the Toon Disney lineup. Yeah, it's probably in the first year. A block of programming seen on Toon Disney will air Sunday evenings on Disney Channel as a sneak preview of the channel for interest subscribers. And I don't know why if there's Toon Disney there's never going to be a Toon Disney. I don't know why they're going to show you something terribly different when this happened. And our channels are just stupid. You know what? And even today's world, around 2006, or it was probably the last 3 years as Toon Disney, when Jetix had their block. Yeah, it's starting to go down the drain. I'm not a big fan of Jetix. I'm not a fan of the Power Rangers. I'm not a fan of other shows. I've heard of Batman, the animated show. I remember when it was on Fox Kids when I was a youngster. I remember seeing that probably when it was on other channels. And yeah, probably I was very sad to see Toon Disney go away. You know, I catch the last minutes of the Toon Disney before it was replaced by a new channel, which is called Disney XD. Well, I'll do more on that a little later on. And of course, we lost a big legend. You know, a good friend, a good legend. You know, many of these YouTuber rants has been discussed many times before, and this was probably one of the programming blocks around 1998 and 2009 for the last 11 years. I remember the Big Movie Show. Yeah, they showed some classic Disney films and even mixed with other newer stuff right around 2008 was right up until Fox and the Hound 2. And they showed Alice in Wonderland, Dumbo, those two other Disney classics. And they also have some other movies they were on. And then there's also Super Stack Weekends. That's probably a 3-hour weekend marathon of Super Stack weekdays. You know, was this The Magical World of Toons, Toons in the House, Chillin' with the Villains, Princess Party Palace, featuring back-to-back episodes of The Little Mermaid and Aladdin. Those two characters from the film turned into a more television show when it first aired on CBS back in the day. And At Toon, Hanging with the Heroes, and the weekday bonus stacks, that was probably around that time. And Play It Again, Sam, and the Great Toon Weekend Giveaway. It has a 5-hour weekend block of featuring shows based on films like Aladdin, Timon and Pumbaa, Little Mermaid, Legend of Tarzan, Emperor's New School, and Lilo and Stitch the series. I used to watch some shows. I don't watch Timon and Pumbaa, Legend of Tarzan, and Lilo and Stitch the series. I just very disappointed to say, and I've truly missed Toon Disney a lot. But the one show I like is the Big Movie Show. I think I was aware of this thing. I can't believe it. Just to let you know, I definitely didn't like what other shows that were on Toon Disney right now. And very disappointed if you haven't seen it yet. I'm just trying to tell you, this is like a more part of a tribute video we'll be working on in this 3-part series of Disney Talk with the demise of Toon Disney. And we all know there's a very disappointed, but I don't like the way Toon Disney does this now, but right into the very end. Well, if you have seen it during the last 11 years of its existence, Toon Disney has been probably became one of the best successful channels on the planet. But as of 12 midnight, they died. Now Disney XD is born. I will tell you all about it in the next video about Disney XD. I do not know why, if it's disappointed me, and I can't believe if you have seen more discussion and comments and opinions about this. Well, we all saddened. We have, you remember Toon Disney in the past. If you remember the past Toon Disney, if you have seen it, this is the way they did it because of what happened to this channel. But it's a track record of history. 11 plus years on the air, and you cannot believe it. 11 years on what station on Toon Disney. This is very sad. It's the end of an era. Everyone's moving on. Yeah, things have changed because of the economy, because of the down economy and all that stuff, all the other stuff. Well, it's been definitely in the long run, but of course 11 years has been terribly most disappointed act in our of our existence of the Toon Disney channel, and it's been terribly the worst. So, of course, I don't watch Jetix at this point, but I don't watch it, but I'm not a fan of Jetix. I'm sorry, Jetix, he's gone. So, I don't have time for this. I have to move over to the next part of the video. Stay tuned for second part of the video on the demise of Toon Disney, and see what happens.